Excuse me.
Did Joe leave? Oh, no, there he is. Well said. All right, so we, had a lengthy and lively discussion about this issue, and basically, we want to now give you an opportunity to say whatever you want to say.
Not much. Over most of it, but I spent some time this week adding up the tax numbers that have been paid. My own company, this is just local tax, town and county, it's not school tax. It's, close to $550,000 I've paid. The residents of Lakeview Landing have paid approximately $3 million in town and county taxes, going back to the first year, every year is more houses. At the rate they are, the number of homes that are there now, they're paying about $500,000 in 2025. $1 million in mortgage tax from the mortgages there, the mortgages I had for acquisition and development. And I have paid more than $3 million in sales tax on the materials to build the homes. Other than that, I don't know what else I can add, but the big concern was the taxpayer. And I guess my point is, we've got a lot of taxpayers there paying the same rate as everyone in town, but not getting the same services as everyone in town. And I think they should. The roads should have been maintained like either that or it should have been a reduced rate. Well, why are they paying the same and they don't get the same service? But other than that, I don't really have much to add.
Any questions? I guess my only question is I want to know why, is there any reason why you think that the town, what's the reason for you think that the town has an obligation to pay for part of this ongoing project?
Because I believe it's just that the time not letting me pave that road was part of it. You do have, at this point, 150 residents. Residents are using it. They're taking deliveries. They're building pools. And that's been going on. It's not just me in there. They're residents of the town of Malta, the same as everybody else. And they, like I said, they paid the same taxes.
And it took 15 years. We're still not there. Why? You're saying, the residents are paying for the same services, they're not getting it. Well, they're not getting it because there's development ongoing right now, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't understand.
I don't understand either. You are doing a development, right?
You know,
And you gotta sell all your units first before you do the final coating, right? And if you haven't built and sold all the units yet, now that's our problem.
no. The bulk of it is my problem. I've accepted that. And I didn't argue over it. All the catch basin repair.
What's our problem? You said the bulk of the problem is your problem. What is our
You
problem?
said problem, so
All right, issue.
whatever.
What is it you want the town to do?
What we agreed to last year, to prep it so that I can do the top course. We took on the storm drainage, all the repairs of all the basins, tops, whatever was on Mike Connor's list. And Roger was going to do the prep, repair the places he wanted repaired on the binder. And then we were going to follow immediately behind with the top coat.
Well, I wasn't at the meeting, so I can't confirm or deny, because
You
there's
can read
two,
the
there's,
minutes. It's right in the minutes.
yeah.
Cynthia Young asked him directly. Roger replied, yes, I can do that, but can we wait till next year? I'm short a man, and it's getting late in the season. It's in the minutes of the meeting, taken by town employee.
I'm not
There
gonna
were
say,
10 people in there besides Wayne and I, all connected to the town, and they all have the same notes.
except for Roger, who owns the money, who owns the purse strings, who owns the budget. that we can't force them to pay.
budget, which has a huge surplus, partly,
That's no reason for us to assume responsibility as a developer and take on responsibility for something that's taken on 15 years. Now, granted, that's a long time, and maybe we should have had reapproached and reexamined that stuff after year 8 and see where we're at, or mitigate and this and that. And I understand things happen. We all lived through COVID in 2021, and supply lines and costs of construction and gas and all that stuff is ongoing. But, I wasn't at the meeting to say that the town is obligated to fulfill your development obligation he said,
I did
You
try
said-
to address it for many years, and it was just stonewalled, so. Roger didn't return my calls. Roger wouldn't talk about it when I asked him about it. It was like I didn't ask the question, and then he'd leave. So I did attempt to do it. And this is the second supervisor that I brought in to say, let's do something.
I don't disagree that you didn't approach, but again, the burden doesn't fall to the town because you're running into problems. That's my dilemma, because you're running into problems. Now it's transferred onto us. We had sit down, we had some meetings. It's not binding law. Meetings were taken of what was said, thing, but nothing was enacted on it. So I appreciate your time. I'm just playing, what's going on in my head. It's to justify, it's some of the burden shifted onto us, and I'm trying to find out why and how that happened.
And I explained it best I can, so.
And you explain it by it took too much time. What would be the number one?
Any other, yeah, it took a lot of time, but any other road, by now, they would have already been doing maintenance years and years and years ago.
But the project's not complete. How could it be? That's, again, you're putting the burden on us. You should have been taking care of it. That's all.
Wasn't allowed to take care of it. He wouldn't let me put the top course on. We wouldn't be standing here.
I'm not going to litigate. I just had some questions.
Anything else?
Anybody else have anything to add?
Nope. I couldn't hear you. Yeah.
All right, well, I think we may be at an impasse. I will entertain a motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?